Hey, Group 4. I thought I'd give you guys a little demonstration of like how the calipers work. I know Chris showed them off in the video, but he didn't actually show them in operation and some of the tricks. So this is my Arduino Uno. It actually came with the SparkFun Inventors Kit, but this is like an older kit that just came in a box. They have their own board now that's red and possibly a different dimension. So the main thing to know about these guys, oh, there we go, sorry about that. The main thing to know about these guys is that they're all pretty cheap. If you pay a little bit extra, the upgrade that you get is usually just the display. So you pay a few more bucks, you get a bigger display. You pay another $10 or so, you can get like fractional displays, so they'll show like 1/16 and things like that. The big thing that you need to watch out for is, one, they'll drain batteries just being turned off, and both of these were dead when I pulled them out. So you want to make sure you have some spare batteries, lots of spare batteries, because it's really annoying. You go to measure something and it's dead. I mean, you can use the veneer thing, but yeah, no, don't do that. So yeah, the big thing here is when you first turn them on, you want to close them all the way up and hit the 0 button. These things are really, really accurate, but they're accurate based on relativity, right? So they don't know where they are on the veneer thing here. They only know where they are from a reference point, which is cool because you can open them up, unless you're holding a cell phone. You can open them up to a size and zero them out, and now you can get measurements, plus or minus from that size. So that's pretty cool. But you always want to make sure to zero them out. Every time you turn them on, zero them out, or suffer the consequences. So they're really easy to use. This wheel here doesn't do anything. It's just kind of it lets you roll the thing back and forth, but you can just grab it with your thumb and roll it back and forth too. You don't really need to worry about that. This thing on top here, if you turn it, it locks it in place so the measurement can't get moved. So if you wanted to like take a measurement and then walk across the room or whatever, you could do that. You can take an inside measurement and using this right here. So as you I just locked it. Normally I edit my videos, but I'm lazy tonight, so as you slide it down, you can take the inside diameter of something. So you can do that, and then you'll know how big that is. You can, of course, do that and know how big that is. And then the third thing you can do is you can do depth. So as you push this down, a little stick comes out, and so you can do something like measure how much coffee you can hold in your coffee cup. So let me go ahead and do it really quick. For those of you that don't have access to an Uno right now, or don't have access to measurement. Right now I've got it in millimeters, so our width is 104.12. I've got it in millimeters because the Arduino is like an Italian board, I think, so I'm guessing that inches is going to be funky. Not too bad. You can call that 4.1. It's really easy once you get these things to like get ridiculous in your measurements and go out to too many decimal places. So I always, it's okay to round it a little bit. Now that you can see the Arduino board, I mean, it's got some weird shapes to it. It's got shapes. I'm going to go for a worst case scenario, which I believe is this big USB connector, which I think the newer ones are micro USB. So I'm just going to, it's really easy when you have both your hands. So there we go. So 5.649 inches. And for the rest of the world, I'm going to call that, whoa. Call that 290. The refresh is getting a little funky on the camera, but that's not, you won't see that in real life. That's just because the refresh rate of the LCD. Now, as far as thickness, again, I think that USB connector is going to be the culprit. If you have a surface mount one, then I would bet that the power connector would probably be the highest point, if not the pin headers. So, and again, this is a lot easier if you have both your hands. So yeah, I'm going to use the height gauge. Look at that. You can't look at that because I'm off the thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide that down. There we go. And now, like, I could turn that screw if I wanted to, but I've got 345.6, I'd call that, or in inches, 13.6. Something's wrong there. Okay, let's zero it out. I must have hit the 0 when I was fumbling around. So that's where you got to kind of, watch out. Those buttons are really easy to hit, so you always need to have kind of a bit of a sanity check. These things are ultra accurate, but they're also, $13. So UI can sometimes leave a little bit to be desired. So yeah, we got 0.6 inches, and then we've got 15.5 millimeters for everyone else in the world. And yep, that's how a caliper works. Here's the other one for reference. You can see it's pretty much got the same layout, same colors. I think these are completely different manufacturers, but if you look, everyone seems to be ripping off a common design. If you're interested at this point, still watching the video, this piece is the only place where there's electronics, and it slides up and down this, and it works on some sort of capacitive principle that you could probably look up, but I don't know. There's also this chart on the back that I've never actually figured out what it's for. I haven't looked. I guess Wikipedia would probably tell me. And they're pretty much all come in these standard cases with an extra battery holder. I like to put a desk in a pocket in here to keep it from rusting. And they all have this, the same logo. I've seen tons of different brands or, sources of these, but they all seem to have this fake wood grain plastic box and logo. So someone out there probably knows who made this originally and who's being ripped off, but I don't know who it is. All right, have a good night, guys. See ya.